Let's consider some final thoughts and considerations for hybrid instruction. Earlier in the session, we discussed webcams. The recommendation is that webcams primarily focus on purposeful instructional activity. They utilize the webcam when relevant for instruction and/or supporting SEL best practices. The teacher webcam should be turned off if and when causing distraction. As you can see in these examples, it may or may not be necessary to have your webcam facing your students. It likely will be necessary to have your webcam facing you if you're working on the board or modeling something. For students, the webcam is encouraged if purposeful and discouraged if distracting. Keep in mind that the webcam relies upon upload bandwidth, which can negatively impact connectivity. For students having connectivity issues, it is best to turn off the webcam in some cases. Also remember that the teacher can manually block each student's camera. In addition to utilizing the student webcams to monitor engagement, you may want to use GoGuardian to monitor and manage student Chrome and Chromebooks. For the teacher to access GoGuardian, you can either log into teacher.goguardian.com or in Clever, choose GoGuardian. To access the GoGuardian teacher training course, click the link at the bottom. Also, as a reminder to teachers, if you have a wireless headset, use it at all times to enable virtual students to hear you. And for students, it is recommended that each student should have their own headset or earbuds, if possible. Headsets can be stored and labeled in airtight Ziploc bags. Headphones should not be shared. Also, as a reminder, digital format instruction is recommended as the primary means of instructional delivery. Digital instruction accommodates in-person and virtual students and minimizes exchange of physical objects in class. If using physical materials with students, plan for and adhere to all COVID-19 safety guidelines. Planning for, creating, and providing individualized sets of materials is recommended. Regarding cleaning electronics, follow approved COVID-19 cleaning electronic guidance. Click here to view the full guidance document from City Schools. Regarding software, it is recommended that you use a consistent set of software with your students and explicitly train your students in the use of your classroom suite of software. Here are some examples of software that you might use. Be sure to follow district guidelines for recording your class session. The preferred method is that you record ahead of time with no students. The next option would be to record with no student interactions. And the third option is to record with student interactions, but without SEL and without students who have opted out. Remember that after you start recording your session, you can pause and unpause as many times as you need until you finally stop the recording. Finally, if your tech is not working, keep it simple. Go back to using one laptop to communicate with your students at home and your students at school. For this to work, all students in the classroom and at home must be using devices, and instruction would be delivered from your laptop via Zoom. If you need additional support, go to the online resource hub to find the most up-to-date office hours available. Click the link at the bottom to access the online resource hub office hours. Additionally, be reminded of the online resource hub training series. Click the link at the bottom to access the training series. If you have not done so already, you may return to your note catcher and jot down any final notes. Thank you for joining us for the Hybrid Model Instructional Technology Asynchronous PD. As a reminder, the slides can be accessed at bit.ly/hybridbcpss.